So they'll be calling you a radical. This is a major breaking story. Very sad. Hypothesized by Kevin Blanch to a fine science. Sadly, I was completely right. The Great Pacific Genocide in earnest. Alaska has emergency cut the cod by 80% quotas. NOAA's declared an emergency. 71% collapse in the cod just in the last year. Oh, it's just the blob. It's just having. Scientists are mystified. They're puzzled. They're baffled. They're stumped. Now, Trump's answered the Endangered Species Act as the salmon are going extinct. The steelhead are on the verge of extinction. They're still fishing. There has been literally no salmon show up. None. No steelhead show up. None. The winter run, you're talking, I mean, it's on the verge of extinction. The Pacific Ocean's poisoned. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. So Trump's answer this morning, they declared war on prairie dogs. Cannot make it up. Look it up. Prairie dogs are endangered. Trump, with a stroke of pen, made it legal to kill all the prairie dogs on your property you want. This is the me generation that killed the sea. This is the greatest story in human history, and none of you care. Where did you sleep last night, Kev? I slept in the dead fucking pines with a son from Fukushima, Japan. The greatest denial. Fukushima denial is a mental illness. Fukushima denial is a mental illness. This is a major, gigantic story. The seafood, the starfish are all gone. The seals are all gone. The sea lions are all dying. Anchovies, 99% collapse. Sardines, 99%. Whales eating other whales. Collapse. I mean, it's a 90% of the Pacific Ocean is collapsed post-Fukushima. That's all coincidence. Fukushima denial is the greatest mental illness in human history. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped. They need to be all rounded up. These are the greatest crimes in human history. As we speak, Georgia, hey, think about this. $20 billion they've been looted on this Tower to Babylon, which will never be. They just handed over another $20 billion. You, the Georgia taxpayer. I mean, degenerate America. The me generation that killed the sea. Disgusting. This is a major catastrophe. I mean, you think about it. Wouldn't you think the Pacific Ocean going in collapse, dying 90% death would be the biggest story on Earth? And it's not. All to protect the nuclear industry, the untouchables, the generation, me, Donald Trump, perfect thumbprint, as bad just as that scumbag Obama. I mean, the generation that killed the sea. 80% quota cut. NOAA's declared an emergency. NOAA's models missed it by 10 million miles. The only one that got it right was Kevin Blanch. And if you don't believe me this is Fukushima, then why did it? Record returns on the Bonneville, on the Columbia. Record returns for the Chinook to go to sea to 5 years in 2013, 14, 15. 2016 forecast, 1.7 million. Came in at 688,000 on the Chinook. Forecast over the Bonneville, 2.3 million for 2017. Came in at 490,000. Still had 99% collapse on the Willamette. Came in at 2,900. 10-year mean, 45,000. I mean, it's an epic catastrophe. The Chinook go to sea for 5 years. They collapse right on cue. The death of the sea, the generation that killed the sea with apathy.